What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 daily bingo line. It's been like 6 hours since I recorded the last one because I am not home at all today, so it's like midnight 30 and I'm just going to record this and upload it at about 5 p.m. or something. So if I'm tired, if I'm playing badly, you know what happened. Which doesn't bode well for us because today we have a custom card, or custom-ish. It is called On the Horizon. It's by Matt. And it's essentially the regular board, the regular style of building a bingo board, but no easy goals. This won't mean that there are no fast goals, but the goals in general will require either more work or more skill to execute. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what lies in store for us today. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so Robopoke, Stage B boss, that's pretty long. Waldorf Cherry. Bottom right, we're not doing that. Okay, 2 bosses in 4 different games. We're also dodging that, so definitely not that. Rakshasa Gold Disc is also pretty long. Ideally, we don't want to do that. I believe there's a very hard on every single line, so it's kind of disastrous for us. I don't hate column 4 right off the bat. I think that might be good. Column 3 would be good if it wasn't for 4 gold discs. That kind of ruins it. Big shiny. Nah, screw it. I'm feeling good about column 4, so we're gonna go for it. Some stuff I haven't done in a while. We're gonna start with the Magic Garden. That's gonna be one of our leaderboards. Top 5 on 4 is pretty easy if I remember correctly. So 50k score, we're just gonna focus mostly on getting the oppies in. If you know how scoring works at all in Magic Garden, then 50k is not particularly difficult, it's mostly just winning. So we're gonna start building some potions, see if we can get some golden potions in. But we gotta let them build for a while. This is the kind of game where I don't necessarily talk a lot because it takes a lot of my focus. So right off the bat, we're gonna go in with one of these. Just focus on clearing out the board. I want to leave a lot of potions on the board because I think it's better, but I think I better just take the couple of golden potions so we can build up more oppies. We're aiming for speed more than actual score here. Okay, so it's going pretty good. Oh, jeez. I saw it a little too late. Yeah, in theory, I think this is the hardest goal on this this line for me, so better to get rid of it as fast as possible. Fist haul $50 at once, I believe, is doable at like end of stage 2, start of stage 3. I'm not worried about that at all. Clear out the board. As much as possible, at least. Oops, missed that one. Yeah, realistically, this goal is basically just play Magic Garden, let's be honest. Oh, really? I thought I would make it over that. I do think most of this card is most of this line is very fast. The longest thing on here is Alphazar Stage 3 because there's Stage 2's not a scroller, so that's never bueno, but... And I guess the general goal is also fairly long, but... This is definitely the one that's like the most, I suppose, skill-based, but it's basically just play Magic Garden. These damn moppies are really getting in the way. Bloppies. Right here. I'm not gonna get everyone here, but pretty good. We'll get them at the next gold potion. There is really, again, there's not much of a reason to even think about score early game. Just take the gold potion. The gold potions makes it so that one more Oppie spawns on the screen. So at the start of the game, there can only be 2 Oppies on the screen. But for each gold potion you pick up, there can be one more Oppie on the screen. So now we got like what? I don't know, 7 Oppies on the screen at once. It's pretty nice. So now we have a good amount of Oppies on the screen. We don't have to get too many more. We can just let the potions build for a while. Let me take one now. Yeah, we have 2 gold potions on the board and we have like nothing to do with them. It's awesome. So the main thing now is basically just don't die. I jumped. I jumped. I definitely hit the jump button. Like a frame too late, but... Magic Garden! And that's on me for picking the row with Magic Garden. The column with... the line with Magic Garden. When I'm tired and I gotta go to bed. Ah well. We'll get through it and then we just play the game. There, here's our gold potion. Clear out the whole board here. Yep. This will be another gold potion. Perfect. So the main reason I'm not worrying about score is I can just wait until like late game. And then have a huge Oppie chain which I'm building up by getting gold potions in the first place. Because again, the more gold potions you have, the more Oppies you can have on the screen at once, the more Oppies you can build in a chain, really. I didn't mean to get that potion, but whatever. And then once you have like a big chain, you can just misdrop it. Spawns a whole bunch of Bloppies, and you get them, and your goal's basically done instantly. At least for me, this goal basically just translates to play Magic Garden. Which is fine. this one. Oh, nice gift. We don't really care about that, but nice gift. We're gonna hit 100 here. And now is probably the right time to start really thinking about getting the score up real quick. We're gonna make a huge big chain. Keep it going a little bit. Okay, that wasn't actually as much score as I thought it would be. So I suppose it's a bit of a shame. Well, I mean, the plan works. So we're gonna just clear out the mushrooms real quick. Every time you miss drop, you create a mushroom. The mushrooms are a pain in the ass, so I want to get rid of them. Every time you also miss a drop, you get some mushrooms. Miss a drop as in you let one of the star paths run out. Oops, I had the wrong keys there for sure. Okay, I definitely gotta get a couple potions in. Well, we're gonna build some red potions. We're gonna run into a wall apparently. Wow, this is not going well. Jeez Louise. Okay, well at least we learned something there. Let's focus a bit more on score. What the hell is happening with that Oppie in the bottom left corner? Oh, jeez. I'm pretty sure I held left there, but I'm not particularly good at Magic Garden, if you couldn't tell by now. Well, I guess that's my lesson for the daily bingo lines. Let's avoid Magic Garden from now on. It's not a game I particularly enjoy, so... I accept I'm bad at it, and that's totally fine. Make it to that one, yep. I guess we'll try building a couple more golden potions. Take it a bit slower. I guess the alternative is we can also pivot and do a different line, but I don't know. I feel like the idea of this series is kind of baked in. You do a line, you see the line, you do the line. I would not enjoy pivoting. We're building up some good golden potions. I hit left again. Oh my lord. Magic Garden, man. Magic Garden. I think it's something about like the grid-based movement. The grid-based automatic movement. It's just not for my brain. I'm pretty sure I had dropped there, but I guess not. Go off game. Okay, there's a golden potion up there. I want to get it. Spent some time clearing out the board. Not getting that one. Like my brain, like I know how to play the game, and I'm like, okay, you gotta hold the button until you turn. Because if you try to like push a button in the middle of, you know, moving between spaces, it won't necessarily work. My brain is just like, you gotta go fast, man. Hit this button, hit this button, hit this button. And you'll be where you want to be in no time. And it's just not where I want to be. Oops. Save all the oppies down here. You moved up? Right, because he was looking right, but he was blocked, so he just randomly moved up instead. Nonetheless, I shall commit. I could not live with myself if I didn't abide by my rules. I just need to know, from now on, no magic garden. The only acceptable magic garden is if it's like gift, I guess. Do a tricky movement there. The music's good. Can't complain about that. A little jammer. A lot of stuff over here. Let's clear this out. There wasn't too much to clear out there, but they were kind of all in the same corner. I didn't like it. approaching the 100 mark. Got a healthy amount of potions on the board. So I can look at the screen again. I don't like the 50 tile set. So my eyes hurting a little bit. I think we should start building a big chain. Let's drop it. Okay, pretty good. Now we should like quickly get a golden potion and clear the rest of the board. Which unfortunately seems to have spawned on one of the bloppies. Okay, let's start with the mushrooms, they're the biggest problem. Okay. Now I don't even care about the fact that they're like not golden potions anymore. I just want the potions to clear this stuff out. And we just need to win. After 20 minutes, we might finally stop playing Magic Garden. Wake me up inside. I probably don't have the rights to that song. And by probably, I mean definitely, absolutely not. Alright, well that took a little too long. Here's something a bit more relaxing. Let's do Waldorf's Cherry Disc. I didn't... No, I entered the leaderboard at some point, right? I think... I forgot to enter the leaderboard there, but on one of my failed attempts I entered the leaderboard, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the cherry is simple. You have to get 50 shells. I'm gonna avoid buying stuff mostly. Gonna be looking for chests and keys. Looking for big old shells. I'm trying to get puffins without actually using them, because every single puffin that you bring to the end is worth 3 shells, actually. Getting to the end with fuel is also good if we need it. 50 shells is just a really low amount when you actually know a lot about Waldorfs. That was mostly planned for the record. The one thing that's kind of missing is I feel like I missed a chest. I always feel like I miss a chest in these damn runs. That's fine. As long as we get pretty far with a bunch of puffins, then the chests are not that important. And also, here's the chest anyways. Now we're definitely looking for a wind valve. I'm gonna tell you what, at this point we're basically better off just not even caring about the wind. There is a dark shape on the horizon. Yeah, at this point I have enough shells, so I don't need to care. Did I just see a pig bounce on another pig? Hello? That was awesome. Yeah, very easy. I'm not even going to bother banking in the puffins. There we go, that's 50. I think this is faster than the puffins. Send me to your people. Ah, damn it. Alright, you know what? That's overbold. I don't know how this keeps happening. I feel like in bingo, it was the end of the bingo season. I kept opening overbold instead of fist hell. I don't know what's up with it. We're gonna pick Victor because power matters more than anything else in this game. And then we're actually gonna take some time and collect the money. We're gonna try to not get hit as well. A little fun fact, if you collect a food item at full health, you actually get money from it. Well, there goes that. Oh, we got the fries there. I accidentally did that too. That's fine. It doesn't matter too much. The most important thing is actually getting this damn thing. Because that's 10. Should be 5 in here. Yeah. Ow. Unfortunately, we kind of got smacked around there, so... And we won't be spending any money on food, so... There we go. Because obviously, you need to have $50. You don't want to spend the money. So we're just going to exit here. And we need to be careful not to die, because if you die, you lose the money, so... Certainly a couple of things here for me to be very careful about. Hook, slam. I'm gonna try to use the shotgun in close range. The shotgun does do more damage if you're closer to enemies. You can also do some crazy shenanigans to refill the shotgun by bringing it through screens, but I am not that good. Got the Campanella, the Big Bell. Taking care of the dogs is always a little annoying, but You get used to it after a while. We just need one more dollar. I don't know if there's a dollar before the boss fight. Do you have a dollar? Alright, perfect. We have a dollar. We have $50. We don't even need to go any further than that. Alright, Alphazars. Go all the way to the end of stage 3. This will take a little bit of time, but not that bad. Definitely a lot less time than Magic Garden, tell you what. So the first thing I want to do is ignore everything. I always feel like I kind of have like different strats for doing this. For now, my goal is going to be... Obviously, we want to be strong. But we're going to try to ignore actually looking for power-ups. We're going to try to get the power-ups from the boss kills. Or the mini-boss, rather. The mini-bosses, rather. Rathers, jeez. My English ain't too good. It's 1 AM. Rather's my mashing, clearly. Jeez. I'll take it a little slower, I guess. Okay, try to look for greens, orange. Okay, we're gonna look for a healing as well. We'll get the orange later. It's not that important. I think green is more important. I don't think that bomb was gonna hit me, but alright. We want to make sure not to die. We want to keep the shot B. Okay. I didn't actually think about it. One of the bombs could have killed me at the end there, but whatever. So now we get the heal, we keep the shot B. We're going to try to level up either purple or orange here. Obviously, it's pretty hard to get power-ups in this stage, so we'll do our best. And this stage is an auto-scroller, so we're kind of just sitting here for a while. Thankfully, it's a jammer. Not particularly interested in the bomb power-up or the shield power-up, so anything with that, we're just going to leave it on the ground. Okay, I'll go for this. Both of those are good, but purple's more interesting to me. I feel especially in stage 3, it's pretty risky. Okay, cool, there's a second one. Those guys can drop stuff, so I'm trying to kill them over the train. So they drop it in front of me. Alright, now we're looking for orange. Should be a train coming in, right? Yeah. Only the last bit of the train drops something, but I think it always drops something, so that's nice. I believe the cards also reset in between stages, so even if I start orange here, it probably won't matter. And I can't get that, for example. Well, I got that. No, what happened? No! It was right there. It got overridden by a purple at the very last frame I picked it up. Oh my god. I'm getting bamboozled at all sorts tonight. Well, option A is still fine. Oops. I meant to dash through that snowman to not get hit. Well, I didn't mean to take 2 hits there, so we're gonna be looking for some purple, I guess. This section is a little bit of an auto-scroll, but you still want to be doing a little bit of damage. The damage speeds the tank up after a while. Yeah, there you go. Now there's some healing. So now we can't really kill the tank, but we will be able to kill it once it finishes its road down here. So now it's killable. We're looking for orange. No, so we'll get the heal. And then we're gonna lose the heal immediately. Oh my lord. It's a good thing I have 1,000 lives and it doesn't matter, but still. It's a shameful display. Like, I have to upload this to YouTube. I'm sorry to announce the UFO 50 Daily Bingo Line series is over. I will not be uploading today's video because it's just shameful gameplay, and I don't want that. No, I'm just kidding. I'll try to dash these snowmen as well. The snowmen are scary because they kind of dash at you, but it's okay, just dash back at them. They won't even know what hit them. Here's Nanoon. The green may be like the one thing we don't want to see. And then we see it twice in a row. Okay. We just want to see anything but the green. That's on me. I missed the move. A little more. There we go. And then some leaderboards. I haven't done leaderboards in a while. I believe Campanella is pretty fast. So top 5 in Campanella. What are you? So 5,000. That's very easy. With coffees, this does, you don't have to get to the boss in this stage. You can do this before the boss. I don't know if you can do it before the bonus game. Actually, maybe. I actually intentionally died there because we do need to game over at the end of this, so. Deaths are good. And then let's get the coffee here. And I guess we'll die in the bonus game. You don't see that too often. Ninpick, I believe, is a pretty fast leaderboard, always. I don't know what to do for the last one. 5,000. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Wow, I actually didn't know that happened. I know, I kind of forgot how Ninpick collision worked for a second there. I also forgot to pick up the damn sandwich at the start. I don't know why, I feel like every time I open Ninpick and Daily Bingo, I just forget to, like, you know, you start, you pick up the damn sandwich. It's at the start. 500 free points. What am I doing by refusing them? Quite frankly, it's shameful behavior. We're like, what, halfway through there already? I actually don't want the life up, because you're gonna have to game over at the end of this. Just one more, please. Yep. Is Kick Club fast? I guess we're doing Kick Club. I actually don't... Leaderboards is like one of the few things where I'm notoriously bad at remembering. 25,000 points. You can do that in World 1. I don't know, I just never really bothered learning what's a fast leaderboard. I just play the game. I just play the game. I wanted the pizza at least. It's okay, we're nearly done with today's awful decision to play Magic Garden. That's a lesson, that's a lesson. One I shall not forget lightly. I'm jumping here so I can go through the transition faster. So the transition ends the moment that you as a player hit the ground, but like you're always bouncing. So you start up top and then you don't bounce. You're on the ground faster. That's just kind of beautiful, honestly. This is the big score. Looking for 25. So yeah, just die a bunch in the next one and we're good. I will recheck Magic Garden. I'm pretty sure it's fine, but I will recheck it. Smack that A button. Alright, and that should do it. Whew, might as well be spicy with that Magic Garden. But you know, that'll teach me. That'll teach me. I'll let it does double check on Magic Garden. We do have AAA up top at 30, so yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, you know, this was like a 25-minute line. It just... something happened. Let me tell you, something happened. But yeah, I mean, obviously these are pretty dastardly lines. Oh wow, row 2 is pretty good. I'm not particularly good at Overbold Cherry Disc, but maybe I'm more confident at that than Magic Garden. I don't know. Overbold, Magic Garden, just a bunch of risky games on today. But, you know, that's fine. Anyway, thank you for watching. We do have a special episode tomorrow. It'll be done live, because it's going to be Saturday. But I also am aware it's going to be a special board, which may be an ordeal. So I would recommend tuning in for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.